So, Blue Box just aired its best, its heaviest, most painful, most heartbreaking episode to date. No spoilers, I just want to talk about how great Blue Box is, and how relatable it is. It's actually baffling how this series continues to one-up itself, with every episode just when you thought when the Inter-High episodes were peak, it hits you with the cultural festival arc, and now comes the autumn training camp arc, where we see a lot of the plot threads start to merge and coalesce into something even more profound, which gives a lot of the characters some well-needed development, as well as pushing the narrative towards a turning point that is going to evolve a lot of the dynamics and relationships between these characters. It never stays a one-trick pony, and it constantly subverts the tried-and-done rom-com tropes you see in a lot of anime. But it doesn't completely discard the tried-and-done tropes. It still has a lot of the usual story beats we see in a lot of rom-com anime, but it presents them in a way that feels fresh and rejuvenating by focusing on the rich emotions, the different perspectives, and the unapologetic outcomes to show that love is a very complicated thing that could be destructive if not handled with the utmost care and effort. And it can also be very beautiful when you treat it right. Still, it's not that simple. Different people have different ways of loving. Some can be questionable, maybe even problematic. We all have our different needs and wants. And sometimes the person you love cannot love you the same way you want to be loved. Most of us move at our own pace, and it's a miracle for two souls to even get on the same wavelength. So, most of the times, we adjust. We learn how the other person wants to be loved without losing yourself in the process. And it takes two to tango. Both parties need to be willing to put the adequate amount of effort to keep that relationship alive and well. It's a very delicate balance to achieve. If the scale tips towards one side, you're finished. You're basically finished. That is how messy and complicated love truly is. And Blue Box completely portrays this complexity to a perfect T. It's baffling how much I relate to most of these characters. I see some of myself in Taiki, I see some of myself in Chinatsu, I even see some of myself in Hina. So seeing Hina at this stage really hits hard in the chest. And I can't wait to see how the season wraps up next week. Next Friday is the season finale. I'm waiting for a season 2 announcement. I hope it gets made. I hope it gets adapted in its full form. Otherwise, I'll have to read the manga. This is the only anime I've watched that made me go, damn, I really want to read the manga to catch up on everything. I want to see how this plays out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have the worst withdrawal syndrome next Friday. I've been hopelessly obsessed with this show since I started watching it. It hit every facet of rom-com that I love. And it's not just a rom-com. It's a coming-of-age, sports, romance comedy about a young badminton athlete named Taiki having a crush on his senior named Chinatsu, who is in the girls' basketball team. Taiki admires Chinatsu's work ethic, as both of them wake up early in the morning to be the first one at the court for training. They both share the same dream of competing in the Inter-High Nationals, but in a twist of fate, Chinatsu's parents are moving abroad for work, and Chinatsu makes the hard decision to stay in Japan to continue chasing her dreams. So she ends up living with Taiki, and their relationship progresses from here. From this synopsis, you might expect there are a lot of cheesy, cringe, awkward moments, classic anime rom-com cliches, and there are. but it presents them in such a genuine and thoughtful manner where it poses significant impact to the story rather than just play it for laughs. These moments define these characters and shape them into who they are. We've all done some cringe stuff in high school, like, of course. The most important thing is to stay true to yourself and be honest with your feelings. And every decision made by the characters, albeit some can be frustrating, but when you think about it, it actually stays true to the characters with their personality, their beliefs, their drives, their motivations. It's a very mature, thought-provoking, character-driven story that strikes a perfect balance between the sports aspect and the romance aspect. Both go hand in hand in pushing the narrative forward. Taiki loves badminton as much as he loves Chinatsu. Chinatsu is one of the reasons Taiki keeps pushing forward and striving to be better in his game. And because they share the same goals, they encourage and motivate each other through hardships and setbacks, in turn moving their relationship forward. It's uplifting and heartwarming at times, but it can also be ruthless and uncompromising when it's needed. Whenever I see Taiki struggling, it hits very close to home. We all have that time when we feel lost, when we feel like we're staying in the same place, running in circles, not progressing forward. And it hurts even more when you see the people around you improving and making a difference, whereas you're just stuck there. Sometimes all you need is a little push from the people who care about you to get you going again. True friends lend a hand when you are drowning in quicksand. Blue Box portrays these kinds of everyday themes with the utmost care and respect through these multifaceted characters we can't help but root for. There are no heroes or villains, just plain humans coming to terms with their feelings and insecurities. In an era where romance anime often rely on love triangles and over-the-top drama, Blue Box dares to be different. It treats its characters with respect, allowing them to develop at their own pace. It understands that real relationships are not about instant gratification, but about shared experiences and quiet moments that build something lasting. Love, like sports, is a journey. It's about effort. It's about patience. It's about the willingness to grow, even when no one is watching. Blue Box doesn't just tell a love story. It shows us what it means to strive for something greater, both on and off the court, and that is what makes it special. So I think Blue Box is shaping up to be one of the best coming-of-age stories ever made.
俺は千夏先輩に教わったんです。目標に向かって毎日努力することも、たとえ負けたとしても前を向き続けることも、だから諦めないでください。
ありがとう、猪俣大輝くん。
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe for more similar content. And I'll see you guys next time.